I'm Dr. Kris Arnold, and I've been Vice President of the Pennsylvania Chiropractic Association for the last 3 years. And my personal humble opinion is I do not think you have a bad choice when it comes to who will be our next president. For the last year and a half, I've got to work directly with Dr. Teresa Russo and saw some of the great insights, how she's simplified our books, how we have more financial insight into our institution than we've had in years. And she also brings a special zest and energy to the association that I think would only serve her well leading our association to the next level. The reason why I am personally running is I started a lot of work over the last 3 years, and I want to make sure we see it to the finish line. During that time, we helped usher in a new executive director, Mike Barba, who is transforming this association into a brand new, relevant, and also cutting edge association that's doing more for our members. We're getting more done at the legislative end of it. We're raising more money we've ever had. We're becoming a force to be reckoned with, and I want to make sure we continue that. On the legislative end, Dr. Andrew Heck has done great to get a lot of things up to almost passing, and we'll make sure we get those things through. That's our delegation bill. We actually have a co-pay reform bill we want to introduce. We also are talking about our scope of practice bill that we are very close to actually getting that launched and getting those done, and we need to get those over the finish line. We also are working on trying to how do we help out with the chiropractors with the insurances? How can we push back against them? Yes, we cannot dictate reimbursement, but there are things like all the authorizations that we need to go through. We're trying to make some changes and headways into that. We also on the fellowship end of it, meaning is how we come together as a group. We're trying to become more inclusive, and we also are working directly with the Chiropractic Fellowship of Pennsylvania, so we become one unified group. Something's very personal to me, and I want to make sure if you're a chiropractor, it doesn't matter how you practice, we're brothers and sisters, and we want to come together. We're making steps in that direction where we are now having a convention that's actually hosted by both groups, and we want to make sure we continue those relationships down the road and actually make it even stronger moving forward. The other end of it, we also need to be leaning into more students. We need to get more students into chiropractic school, and we also need to get more students coming back to Pennsylvania. We're working directly with Mike Barba to actually have some type of internship program where students can come back, work right here in Pennsylvania and get paid, and they can also get their student loans forgiven if they come back into Pennsylvania. So we need to attract more of our young talent back here and help us as a lot of us are graduating or actually moving out of practice. We want to be able to replace those with students coming in. The next thing we also need to be working on is use members. We want to give back more to members. I know you guys contribute a lot, and we want to make sure we're serving you in a highest level. We have implemented a lot of great ideas with insurance help, with legal help. We now have more resources that we want to put out to you for your membership. We also are giving you more CEs opportunities. We're giving you more chances to come together as groups. So there's more and more opportunities that we're going to be speaking into you, giving back to this profession, giving back to this association if we can only continue to make it stronger. So again, I appreciate your confidence in what I've done over the last 3 years. I hope you can give me confidence so we can continue to see these projects and initiatives to the end. And I appreciate your vote. But again, at the very end, as I think that between Dr. Russo and myself, I think either of us can do really great to taking the association where it needs to go by making it stronger, making it even better, and really kind of taking the force that momentum we've built over the last couple of years and really taking it to the next level and really getting chiropractic to that level where we want to be. We are the premier alternative health providers in the state.